Hi there, it's Master Coach Kimberly. Welcome to day 2 of our Keep It Moving Mindset Journey. Can you say that quickly 3 times? Keep It Moving Mindset Journey. Yes, I love the sound of that. On day 1, we talked about reality checks. We talked about really taking our time, taking a moment to kind of reflect on where we are and where it is that we desire to be in our lives in general, right? You looked at all of these different areas, and hopefully you have journaled and written it down and made it very clear about not only where you're going, but where you are right now. I don't think that we can really fix something if we don't identify what's broken. And so even in looking at our current reality, sometimes we can identify or discover some things that are not quite like they should be, especially when we're headed in a particular direction as it pertains to our destiny, as it pertains to our purpose, right? I always look at my life and I look at the factors, I look at the extenuating circumstances of any particular time that I might be in, and then I begin to assess whether or not the things that are going on around me and whether or not the things that are going on in me serve my purpose and my journey well. And if I identify anything that is contradicting the direction that I'm going into, anything that's counterproductive, then I have to stop and I have to do something about it. I have to make a decision, okay? I got to make a decision about who I am, what I'm going to be, how I'm going to move forward, and that's what today's topic is. Today's topic is making a decision. Now listen, we have quite a few days ahead of us in this journey, and I don't want you just to be all over the place and kind of haphazardly going from one day to the next. I want you to be focused. I want you to have a direct goal, at least some similitude of a goal that you want to reach by the time you are finished this journey, or at least position yourself to accomplish those things that you want to accomplish long-term and even short-term, okay? So today is about making a decision. You need to stop vacillating and changing your mind and being unsure and wavering about everything in your life. You know, sometimes we get into these places where, we just cannot make a decision. And this is the truth of the matter, y'all, that if you don't make a decision, you are really making a decision. Okay, let me say that one more time. If you don't make a decision, you are really making a decision. Let me give you an example. Suppose that you're working on a job out in the marketplace and there is this notice put out for a promotion, and you look at the promotion, you go over all the details, and you kind of check off, oh yeah, that's me, I can do that, oh yeah, I qualify for that, and then at the end of the day, you don't do anything, right? You don't apply, you don't inquire more about it, you don't investigate, exactly what needs to be done in order to at least put your name in a hat for that promotion. So you do nothing. You make no decisions about anything. But the reality of it is that you have made a decision. You've made a decision to stay the same. You've made a decision to stay where you are. You've made a decision not to move forward. And so you understand what I'm saying? When we don't take an active approach to our lives and to some of the things that we are faced with, then we are just telling ourselves that it's okay just to stay where we are. But that was up until you got into this 21-day journey, because today you're going to make a decision. You're going to make a decision about what your focus is going to be as we move forward in these days that we are traveling together. You're going to make a decision about how you're going to be positioned by the time we get to day 21, whether you will have accomplished that thing or whether you will have positioned yourself to be able to move forward in a particular direction. And so you are one decision away from the greatest season, from the greatest time, from the greatest promotion, from the greatest elevation that you've ever experienced. Just one decision away. I remember when I had the opportunity to move to Georgia. I remember the Lord spoke. It wasn't really an opportunity, it was a command. The Lord spoke audibly in my ear and said, you need to get to Atlanta. That's the short version. But upon hearing the voice of the Lord, I packed up all my little stuff in my little green Charger. Y'all, I had a green Charger. I packed all my stuff in there, packed Kayla in there, and we were on our way to Georgia. Little did I know, 25, 26 years later, we would be where we were, having pastored for 20 years. Since I've been here, of course, we had our bouncing baby boy, Justin. So many different experiences, so many different opportunities that have developed and been presented since we have been here in Atlanta. And if I would not have made a decision to come and to move when God told me to, I would not be sitting right here today. I would not have the opportunity to be connected with so many of you wonderful, wonderful, wonderful individuals. And there's a lot that's chalked on the inside of one decision, one God decision that will change and transform your entire trajectory. I believe that that's the type of decision that you're going to make today. You got some journal work to do. You have some challenges today to really make up in your mind and say, what am I going to make a decision about today? Am I going to go for the promotion? Am I going to start the business? Am I going to start the ministry? Am I going to stop the ministry? Am I going to move? Am I going to go to the next level in my business? Am I going to stop thinking a certain way? Am I going to start thinking a certain way? But it just takes you making up your mind and saying, listen, my yes is yes and my no is no. And then I want you to investigate. As you decide what you're going to decide, I want you to investigate this, because some of you are going to try to back down. I want you to investigate, what will your life look like if you don't make that decision? What will your life look like a year from now if you continue hanging out in the valley of decision, never going to the left or to the right, but just kind of hanging out in this, what we call gray area, not doing anything? What will your life look like? And then I want you to consider, what will it look like if you do make a decision? What will it look like if you take the risk? What will it look like if you open up your mouth and let it be known who you are and what you do? What will your life be like when you make that one God decision in the direction that you know God is calling you in? Let me tell you, I'm an advocate, I'm a witness, I'm the poster child of what a good, godly decision will do for your life. There's so much chalked on the inside of your yes to God and your decision to do what He has called you to do. So go ahead, meditate on it, think about it, write it down, okay? Make sure you have your journal and you're writing it down, and you are committing to the decision that you're going to make and move forward in today. Okay? Listen, God bless you. Thank you for being a part of day 2 of our 21-day K.I.M.M. Keep It Moving Mindset Journey with yours truly, Master Coach Kimberly Jones. Blessings, and we look forward to day